Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. And you guys have been making me laugh. I've been like checking the comments and seeing who all is here. Hello to Jesse's Magic Art, who got in here nice and early, and Angela, and Michelle Arand, who's been excited about this. Hello to Karina. And we have Madeline Anderson from Sweden. Karen Palmer is here. Magnus is here. Anya is here. Natalie, I've been laughing about you because Natalie's at work right now. But she like coded herself to be in a meeting so no one would bother her. I love that. Okay. Anki is here. Heavy Feather is here. Let's see. Jolene is here from Sweden. The Plant and Soul Midwife is here from Maine. Hello. Purple Star Healing. Thank you, Jonathan, for reminding me. I know that that's who you are, but thank you for putting your name out there because when I'm going through these comments, I just like forget. By the way, hi, my name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking. I'm going to be giving you a channeled message today that came through like, I don't know, over a month ago. It's a cool message. It kind of talks to you a little bit about what's going to go on in the future here for us. Um, so I'm going to go over that channeled message, and then I am going to do personal channeled messages for all of you. I have five Oracle card decks here with me. So I'll be pulling from those for inspiration, unless Metatron tells me no and really wants me to try to free channel it. A lot of the Oracle card decks, let me show you. Let me show you in advance. So, and you kind of can't tell by the outside of this. These ones you can. So some of these decks, a lot of these decks are animal decks, which I find super interesting. So we got this one, we got Wild Whiskers over here. We've got Pegasus. This one is also an animal deck, but you can't tell from the outside, but it is. I'll show you the last one. Circus. So it might just be that a lot of spirit animals are feeling like reaching out right now to all of you. So we'll see what comes through. Whatever comes through, comes through. Let me just scroll through here. Tim. Tim Cusack says, Brooklyn in the house. You make me laugh when you say that. Paviandel is just checking in. Tim says when he turned on his laptop, the time was exactly 9:09. Mm-hmm. I got you. Okay. Oh man, everyone is here. Daniel Finnegan is here. Spark of Light is here. Emmy, hi from Sweden. Karina IR, hi. Let's see. Krishna's Way 777 is here. Sussy, Sanov, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Holly Lockhart is here. Yeah, happy 999 day. Do you guys like, do you feel these energies? There's definitely a switch in energies that is going on. If you are receiving these energies and it doesn't feel like it's a positive thing, like just hang on, just be patient with it. Because if it's coming up as like, because we have so many things going on this month. This is the 999 portal, which means, it's the ninth month, it's the ninth day, and we're in a 9 year. So we have all that numerology that's like really like digging in and emphasizing into right now. It's not just about today. Yes, this is when we do the YouTube lives, because that's, it's exciting to do it on the day. But these energies have been floating around and building up for a long time. Technically, these energies have been building up for the whole year. When we first turned over to 2025, it was, it's like the universe was announcing, all right, we're going into 9 energies, and we are building. We're building up to this moment now. So you're going to feel this really strongly through September. And I'll be honest with you, what's going on right now is like the beginning. They are cracking open the doorway right now, and you are going to be feeling these energies through the end of the year quite strongly. And for the 9 energies, you might be feeling it as lots of different things. And a lot of times it's going to bring problems to your attention in order to give you a chance to resolve it. So sometimes it's a physical problem because it's letting you know, hey, you have a painful upper back, and it's trying to bring that to your attention because you've got heart chakra trauma that is kind of blocking up your body, right? So you might be getting physical problems. You might be having little arguments or big arguments with people you love, people you know, and that also is bringing to your attention what can be resolved for you. And the universe is very smart. The universe is not doing anything on accident. The universe is not confused or like, just kind of throwing something together for you. This is orchestrated. The problems that come your way are the problems that would best serve you to have them solved right now. And if you can find ways to respond differently to these situations that have caused problems for you and things you've struggled with again and again, if you can find a new way to approach it right now, the benefits that you get are going to be amplified because of the fact that we're in the 999 energies. And so that's now, but that's also through the end of the year. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I'll get off my pedestal here. Let me go to this channeled message so I can give this all to you. I have to sort of kind of pay attention to the time because I could always talk to you guys for days. I need to make sure this is not longer than 2 hours, which I guess I normally don't do that anyways. Probably an hour and a half is what we're looking at, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So this message I want to give you, this is from Moria, and I think that's who brought the last message through for the 8-8 portal this year. Moria is an ascended master, but he also has a cosmic dragon form, as do many of these ascended masters, is what I'm finding out. So a cosmic dragon form, they don't have bodies. They're very expansive. They're dark and light, and it's essentially creator. These are the energies that built universes. And so talking to them is like the most fascinating thing, because what a cosmic dragon will bring through in a channeled message sounds different and feels different than what an archangel will bring through. And that's not knocking archangels at all, because I love archangels. So that's obviously Metatron is speaking. Metatron's always going to be my favorite. But it has a different energy, and you might be able to pick up on that. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this message, and then we're going to chat about it, and then we're going to dig right into all of your personal messages, as many as I can get in. So what Moria says is trust deeply and trust more. In this year, as you approach 9-9, because remember, now we're in 9-9. Now we're on 9-9. But when I got this message, it was before that. As you approach 9-9, energies will be realigning. Not just the energies of your planet, not just your timelines, but also your own energetic bodies. Where there is already flow, expansion will occur. Where there is resistance within your energy body, expansion will not have the same opportunities. This reconfiguring energy will be at its peak from the 9-9 portal today through 10/10/2026. Think about what I'm telling you. I'm not talking about next month. I'm talking about next year. So these reconfiguring energies that I'm going to talk to you about, this is going on from right now until October 10th, 2026 is when it's at its peak. It's actually going to go all the way through the end of next year. So let me tell you about this. Here's what he says. A struggling root chakra is not always made apparent by anxiety or constant worries. Do you struggle to find peace? Do you worry about not having enough? Do you hoard supplies? These are also signs of a root chakra in need of support. A struggling solar plexus is not always made apparent with low self esteem. Do you love fairy tales and the idea of someone coming in to save the day? Do you feel incomplete without a divine counterpart? Do you hesitate to take action when action is needed? These are also signs of a solar plexus in need of support. A struggling heart chakra is not always made apparent by a hardened or jaded heart. Do you have unhealthy relationships? Does your suffering seem to hold no meaning or purpose? Do you hesitate to be vulnerable with others? Do you speak unkindly when you are hurting? Do you judge yourself or others? These are also signs of a heart chakra in need of support. A struggling throat chakra is not always made obvious by a person who hesitates to speak. Do you suppress the emotion when you feel the desire to cry? Do you shy away from leadership? Do you struggle with showing your originality? These are also signs of a throat chakra in need of support. To maximize your results, prioritize your emotional healing. So, this is what he's telling you. To maximize your results from right now through the end of next year, prioritize your emotional healing and take note of any physical discomforts that are indicating additional support or balance is needed in a particular chakra. For those with energy healing experience, so any of you who are trained in Reiki, any of you who are practicing any kind of healing modality, ask the crystalline dolphins for support when you do self-healing to maximize the flow of energy. For everyone else who doesn't have that healing experience, ask the crystalline dolphins to join your drinking water so that it may spread throughout your body and within your cells when you go to drink that water. This is what else he's giving you for suggestions. Use meditations that focus on release and letting go. Another suggestion, use music that is designed for emotional healing. Become aware of your physical body, which may be giving you clues about where you hold resistance in your energetic body. You have worked hard on this journey of emotional healing, but yes, there is still more to do. You carry with you all of your accomplishments and all of your hard work from this lifetime into the energetic reconfiguration that approaches. This process is needed to assist all living beings with moving forward towards the ascension of the planet. Clarity and truth are emerging. All will go through this process, but we bring your awareness to it so that you may choose to place a greater focus on your healing. Emotional healing takes bravery. Emotional healing is the process of illuminating what has been held in the darkness so that you may grow. Ask the angels and the archangels for assistance with recognizing where you may need to consciously bring your awareness to. Moments from your past may begin to resurface in your present through dreams, through memories, or other signs that are directing you back to those times in order to heal them. These are signs from your guides. These should not be ignored, but instead put to good use to direct you towards additional healing. When you feel triggered into anger or sadness by the behavior of someone around you, make note. For this too is an area of your life that is still unhealed. No person should be held an emotional prisoner by the behaviors of another. It is not the goal to change the person who triggered you, but instead, the goal is to understand why that behavior was triggering and to heal the underlying wound within yourself. You must first become aware of where your wounds are in order to heal them. The angels and the archangels are happy to support you on your emotional healing journey. And they ask that you request their assistance if you would like it. By requesting support from your spirit guides, a positive outcome is assured, so long as you too participate. Each of you must learn to prioritize your needs above the needs of others. This is not a selfish task, but a necessary one. For no one else can heal you but you. No one else can care for your body but you. No one else knows the deepest desires within your heart that will guide you to your purpose but you. Without your energy body continuing to heal and to move towards greater balance, how will you be ready for the deepest desires of your heart? Healing must come first and must continue throughout your lifetime, regardless of all other factors. Greater emotional healing leads to the opening up of options. The more you heal, the more willing you are to choose a path or to change directions. The more healed you are, the more easily you listen to your intuition and express your creativity. Healing increases your empathy, improves your relationships, improves your magic, improves your psychic gifts, and allows your heart to guide your actions. Each soul has unique gifts, but if you feel disconnected from your abilities and from your purpose, more emotional healing is still needed to bring you to a place where you feel centered and feel like you have clarity. The heart chakra is incredibly important, but your emotional pain may be held in any of your chakras. Trauma within your chakras that is not processed results in blockages to the flow of energy. This will impact you not only emotionally, but spiritually and even physically. Restrictions to the flow of energy within the heart chakra make it difficult to know the right pathway forward. For healers, if you have a block in your heart chakra, it is especially detrimental, as the heart chakra of the healer is needed in all healings. A healthy heart chakra will have an abundance of gentleness and goodwill towards others. Emotional healing comes in cycles. So while you may have done deep healing on certain events in your life, it would not be unusual for those to surface again later at a different point when additional energy is able to be released. Do not see healing as a chore, but rather as a great adventure. Healing is an art. There are no exact directions for how to accomplish it. Instead, it needs time and effort, and sometimes creativity, to allow yourself to express and transmute your suffering. Star seeds This is why this is why you are on earth right now. You are not only here to help the planet ascend, you are here to help your own soul become lighter from the release of trauma. Earth in 2025 is the perfect place and the perfect time to undergo emotional healing. The emotional healing process is more efficient and more far reaching now than at any time in the history of the planet. You can break ancestral patterns. You can break the chains that have held you back. You can rewrite your future. You are the waymaker. You are meant to know and meant to see and meant to experience things that many on your planet have no current understanding of. This is why you came. As you heal, you make a way for others to heal after you. Take great care of yourself while you are emotionally healing. You need extra space. You need extra rest. We, your spirit guides, are here to deeply replenish you and to hold you. New beginnings are possible in every way. Keep your focus on the prize, which is your own well-being. You may have been stuck in a particular pattern of thoughts or pattern of behavior for your entire life, but that does not mean you are destined for that for the remainder of your life. You can change. It may feel like chaos at the beginning, but you are forging a pathway ahead like no other. Your efforts will be rewarded and your future will be changed. Okay. This is the end of his message. If you joined in to this live later than the very beginning, obviously it's being recorded, go back, listen to this whole message. So healing your energy body. This is the big theme of what's coming up from right now, truly through the end of next year, but it's at peak from right now through October 10th, 2026. So just have this in the back of your mind because he's telling you, pay attention to your body. Is your body hurting? Is some part of you not working? And this goes beyond pains. This is like people who are having like diseases come up, people who have cancer in certain locations, like all of these things manifest in the physical world after it's been sitting around in the energetic world for too long. It starts showing up in the physical world as like our little red flag of, hey, pay attention. This is really important. You really need to take care of this. You really need to focus on this. A couple things. I know many of you have been on this healing journey for a long time and you kind of know what to expect and you kind of know what to look for and you kind of know how to handle it. If any of you ever get to a point where you feel like you need energetic support with one of your chakras, we have my business with Susan, Orange Light Energy. We have a throat healing session that is available. We have a solar plexus Reconnect session, which is available. We have healing with Metatron. If you need to do something all over, if you have something physical going on, we can support you with that. If you want healing music to identify, so you might not even know what's going on, right? You might be like, well, I know I have a block here. I know I'm struggling to help with this. We can create music for you because we have a musician who is able to channel and he's a master healer. We have a musician who can channel music for you that will target the underlying emotional trauma that is ultimately leading to whatever the problem is. Um, so just be aware there are options if you feel like you need support with your healing journey. Um, Also, okay, and this is crazy, and I still don't have it live. I was supposed to have this live before I was talking to all of you. Metatron has me creating 9, I'm not joking, 9 different healing services, sessions for the heart chakra. I have 3 of them right now. I just haven't had time to put them on the website. So if you feel like you need heart chakra healing, you can just email us and be like, "Hey, this is what I'm going through. Do you have a session that lines up with this?" Because it's very specific which heart healing it does, but just know that you have options. Um, okay. Also, congratulations to all of you who did the Portal Day amplifier session today. So, I'm sure you're feeling that too. And so that session, so you're going to have that on 9, 9, 10, 10, and 11, 11, and it's already locked out. Like, you can't, if you didn't already sign up for it, it's too late now. But those individuals who signed up for it, they were receiving energy healing today, 10, 10, and 11, 11, and they received music to support them on their healing journey. And there's a crystal grid, and there's channeled messages that they get. So it all kind of lines up with what this message is as well. So it's kind of cool that you'll have that music to listen to. Okay, let's. Hi, Fern Draws. You are the only person who I know who your handle is. I, I don't know why, but I do. Let's switch gears. Let's go into messages. Um, I want Natalie, wherever you are, the music is awesome. Highly recommend. Yeah, the music is awesome. Um, Natalie, I want to give you a message because you're being a rebel. I want to reward your rebellion. In case you guys didn't catch it earlier, Natalie is at work. And she marked herself off as being in a meeting. I have I have to reward that. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. This is what we're starting with, Natalie. It's just too funny. And what I was thinking about this time, since we're going to be I'm doing channeled messages for anyone who is watching right now. You do have to be, I'm pretty sure I set it so that you have to be subscribed to the channel for like at least 5 minutes or something like that in order to comment. But we're going to read messages. I was thinking about trying to go a little bit messages if the energy is there, and give a little more time to people again if it's there. So I might do that. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the cards. So we got 4 cards here. So how I read cards, it might not be anything to do with Crown of the Butterfly Bambini. In fact, I can guarantee you it has nothing. I don't even know what that is. So I'm going to read the energy of the cards. Play your hand. Secret of Shinobi. Yeah, they gave me a hard deck to channel off of. Circus of Love. Natalie, what I'm noticing right off the bat, check out, I mean, look at these 3. See all that red? I don't know if you can. A lot of red. A lot of red. So this is drawing me to your root chakra. This is drawing me to any fears or worries that may be kind of weighing you down right now. Let me see. Natalie. Okay, look at her. So the card says play your hand, but check it out. I don't know if you can see. Her hand's open. She dropped all her cards. She dropped her dice. I don't think she's playing her hand. Look at that face. She's like not in it. Natalie, I feel like there's something you could be stepping forward into that you're not stepping forward into, and I'm gonna bet you money you're worried about it or you're afraid of it. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So we have Secret of Shinobi, and he's like, the secret is that, and we have a number 11. We have the ones for the new beginning. The secret is that you can have a new beginning at any time. The secret is that, like the butterfly up here, you can transform this situation. This is a matter of addressing the underlying emotional thing that is holding you back from moving forward the way that you truly want to. So consider what area in your life you're not truly in the game. You're not truly playing your hand because you're afraid that if you go all in, it's not going to work out. There's something that you think I can't win at that. I'm not good enough. I can't there's somewhere you're holding yourself back and it's from fear. All right, Miss Natalie, this is your message. Let me go to my comments. See who all else is in here. P Dove one, I have that deck. Oh, the circus one. Yeah, and she writes nice little things in her book, but I don't use those for these. I just read the energy. Michelle, if my guides have a message for me, I would love to receive it. Let's do it, Michelle. Let's do it. Why do they keep giving me the hard decks? Sometimes, like, before I do these sessions, I'll ask my guides, I'll say, because I have like 100-ish, maybe probably more, oracle card decks and tarot decks. And so I'll say, okay, which ones should I use for this session? And so these are the ones they gave me, but sometimes I fight back with them because they'll give me ones like this deck where it's really hard to read it in the moment. They're really challenging me to try to stretch my skills out. They're not giving me an easy time. Do you want any more cards? No? Okay, I have 3 cards for you. Well, this seems very straightforward. Okay, so look. So we got Orange Pegasus of Healing. Maybe they're being gentle with me this time, Michelle. So orange chakra, sacral chakra, below your belly button, deals with joy, creativity, sexuality, sensuality, and emotions. So any of those where you feel a little blocked, or maybe even multiple ones of those where you feel a little blocked, could be joy. Look who else we have. Pegasus of the Emerald Heart chakra. Why am I even here? You guys don't even need me to read these cards. I'll just hold them up. You guys read them. Pegasus of the Rainbow Light. Okay, let me figure out. I'm trying to tune into whether you actually have like a Pegasus or a horse that's stepping forward. I don't feel that super strongly, to be honest. I actually feel angelic energy. I'm feeling like Archangel Raphael energy for the heart. I'm feeling like maybe Archangel Metatron, orange, for the sacral chakra. Oh, okay. So this one, the rainbow light. So any of you who like do energy healing or Reiki or anything, you know that we pull down like divine white light, right? From the divine through the crown into our bodies. It looks white to us if you were really to like look closely, or if you have really crisp clairvoyance. It's not white light. It's rainbow light. It really is. And it's not separated out like this. It's more like a diamond. Oh man. He said, let me heal you. Let me heal you. Metatron and Raphael are asking you to invite them in. And I don't know if you have invited them specifically to help you with emotional healing, but it's just like the message said, where the archangels can support you, but they can't overstep their boundaries. They have to be invited in for assistance. And this is for everybody. If you want to work with an archangel, if you want an archangel to help you with something, you have to say, can you please help me with this? Please, 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 can you help me with this? And let them know what it is you want help with. The emotions that you're trying to heal, Michelle, it's complicated. So they're giving me these two chakras, but really, it's like these two chakras are intertwined. This is about being emotionally hurt, and it's tying back into sexuality, joy, sensuality, creativity. Okay, so this is a complex wound we got here, but he's trying to highlight kind of where the main parts are for this one. Okay, so invite them in for healing, allow them to support you, and they have amazing loving energy for you. I had to like hold myself there for a second because they will make me cry so quickly because they love you so much, and I can feel that, and it's just like overwhelming, overwhelming to us little tiny humans. Okay. Cecilia, I highly recommend the deck Whispers of the Dolphin Heart. Wow, by Angela Hartfield. I don't have that one, and I have way too many of these. Kate Adgert, do my guides have a message for me? Yeah, Kate, let's do a message for you. I don't remember seeing you in here before, so this might be fun. Let me see what I can get for you. Not that I can see you, but I don't remember seeing your name on in the comments. Okay, which deck do you want? They want 2 decks, but I'm too lazy to do 2 decks. Okay, let me do it. I'll do it. All right, Kate, let's see what message they have for you. Both of these are spirit animal decks, which 4 out of the 5 are, so it was in your odds that was going to happen. Let's see what we have here. I have 2 from one deck, and I'm 1, 2. All done? No. I'm looking for what I assume is the last card. Not in this deck. And there's like 100 cards in this deck, so I have to really go through them. Come on, Metatron. All done? Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see. And let's turn them the right way. I'm going to show you what they are, and then I'll figure it out. So we have the spider, creativity. We've got the squirrel, preparation. Brave bat, sacred messenger of the night, grant me courage to face the dark inside. We'll see if that's your message. I'm not sure if it is. We have magical moon, luminous light in the dark, take me on a journey to reveal my truth. Now it's starting to sound like that might be part of your message. Let's see. Cautious crab, child of the great mother ocean, encompass my yeah. All right, let me take a look at this for you, Kate. So when we're talking about brave bat here, it's like facing your fears, facing the darkness, facing the things that are holding you back. And look, the messages came through multiple times, right? Luminous light in the dark, take me on a journey to reveal my truth. And remember, this message we just did was talking about illuminating the truth so that you can face it. So this is very on point. Child of the great mother ocean, encompass my soul with your sturdy shell. Look at this guy. He's red. right? We're talking again about the root chakra. We're talking about what makes you feel safe and secure in a world where things are changing and you can't control things. Um, okay, Kate, so there are some underlying fears that your guides want you to recognize, because it's holding you back. But what they actually want you to do is, in order to heal your, and this is, we're bringing up only complicated wounds. In order to heal your root chakra, you must first prepare your solar plexus. So there's something going on with your solar plexus. There's something going on with like low self-worth, low confidence, um, decision making, giving away your power to other people. There's something going on there. And that trauma actually needs to be resolved first before you kind of move on into the deeper, darker stuff. They're kind of giving you a roadmap. Oh my God. It's all, look, creativity, and see her orange hair, sacral chakra. So it's all your lower chakras that are having issues right now. Eek. Okay. Let me see if I can get anything else. I feel like the root chakra issues are coming back to you being like, maybe it's different than what I was saying earlier, because they're showing me self-sufficiency. And so this makes me wonder, either, I guess it could go either way, right? Are you being too self-sufficient where you don't trust everyone because you're afraid of getting hurt? Is that what the root chakra is about? I kind of feel like it is, to be honest. I kind of feel like it is. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because that is what I feel like it is. But you know yourself, so you'll know what parts of the message resonate and what parts you want to take with you. And if something doesn't resonate, then just disregard it. Okay, let me take a look. I'm going to just scroll up because my goodness, you guys are chatting and I don't know what's going on. To light your nature, I would love a message from my guides. Let me give you one. I know your handle too. I know like 3 handles, okay? Let me put these cards back in a way that I won't regret it later. Okay. To light your nature. Oh, they want the same decks. Okay. It's the same 2 decks as the last person they want. I don't know why we're mixing, but let's see what I can get for you. Any more? No? Okay. I have 3 cards from one deck. And I'm grabbing the other deck. Any more? No. I got 1 card from the other deck. Okay. So 3 and 1. And I'm just going to show them to you. We have Wise Walrus. We have Mischievous Monkey. Okay, I can already tell, to light your nature, that these are spirit animals that are stepping forward for you right now. So with spirit animals, for everybody, sometimes you have them your whole life. Like sometimes you are born with them and they always stay with you, and that you just have a bond with them from past lifetimes or past experiences. Other times, animals kind of slide in and they're representative of something, and they are trying to teach you that lesson. And then once you figure out that lesson, they kind of go on their way. Let me show you this last one. Yeah. So these are the 4 lessons they're trying to teach you right now. So what your guides want you to know, and this is walrus, monkey, armadillo, flying fish. These are so weird. Like you're not going to run across these in your daily life. They're going to come through in a card. Monkey is all about fun and play. And so your guides are encouraging you to get into that energy of kind of being silly and lighthearted, because that's going to put you at the frequency you really want to be at. They don't want you to take things too seriously. So that's one kind of message that's coming through. Let's see what this guy has. So wise walrus, intensity, attentiveness, ferocity, gleaming tusks like slivered moons, show me strength through gentle means. Okay, so these circumstances in your life right now are teaching you strength, and they're showing you how strength comes in different forms. Strength is not always, you know, coming in and taking charge of a situation and whatever. It doesn't have to be that like masculine energy. There's a quiet strength also, and this is part of what you are experiencing right now and going through, is learning about what gentle or quiet strength is. We have adaptable armadillo, security, toughness, boundaries. What does it say? Cautious creature of the forest. Lend me your armor for self-defense. Okay, so what the armadillo is trying to tell you is that when you feel afraid, when you are worried, when things feel out of control for you, remember how adaptable you can be. Remember that how you view the situation is the situation, right? Because two people can go through the exact same thing, and one person can go, that was awful. And the other person can go, oh, that was kind of cool. I like that. And it's the same experience. So it's not the experience that's like good or bad. It's what how we're coming to that experience. So keep that in mind. And flying fish, it's like trying to teach you that you are this flying fish, right? You're a fish. You're supposed to swim, right? Well, no, you can fly. Anything is possible. Don't limit yourself by your thoughts. Don't tell yourself, "Oh no, it's going to turn out this way." No, no, no. Be open to the possibility of miracles and happy endings and beautiful things happening on, a random Tuesday. Be open to all of these things. Okay. Let me put these away. Enchanted life, let me give you one. I only know who you actually are because I recently went on Facebook. Um, let me see. Let me see. Gosh, it's the same two card decks. So let's just go with it. Let's let these animals talk to us. Do you want any more? He does. Hold on. 3. Do you want any more? No. Okay, so I got 3 from there. And let's see what's going on here. 1. Okay, I got 3 and 1. Is that the one you want? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Let me show you your cards and then I'll do your reading. We have Sassy Skunk. Carefree critter of the woods. Grab the attention of all those around. Daring dragonfly. Glittering and flittering fairy of light. Show me the way to my deepest desires. Oh, I see a pattern. Warrior wolf. What does that say? Fierce hunter and protector, the guardian and guide of my journey. Okay. The peacock, confidence. Okay. Are you feeling this pattern? So what your message is about is self-expression. Your guides are encouraging you to like be bold. We got sassy skunk, right? Be sassy, be daring, be joyful, be like the peacock, be confident, show your feathers, be who you are, embrace your originality. That's the message of the peacock. The peacock is like, be bold, but make sure you are being you. Don't feel like you need to replicate what anyone else is doing, saying, thinking, wearing, whatever. Be you. And then we have warrior wolf, fierce hunter and protector, be the guardian and guide of my journey. Okay, so your guides are supporting your journey. They are with you on this journey. They are protecting the pathway that they have you on. They want you to know that trust your instincts, right? Because we have instinct on here. Trust your instinct because that is, in fact, your guides talking to you. So keep following your intuition as you go along this pathway. All of this to me feels like this is tied into business, tied into creativity, tied into work. That's what this feels like to me. So it's be yourself, be bold, go get it. Okay, let me see. I'm going to scroll around. Asa Holton Erickson, what do I need to see that is currently hidden from me? Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, anything else? No. Okay, we're doing the circus deck. Any more? No. Okay, I got 2 cards for you. So this says Princess Victorious. And this says Lady Luck. Let's dig into that. I'm just doing energy of the cards, and there's big energy on here. All the energies on this one. So I don't know if you can see her finger. On her finger, we have tattooed the word loser. And she does not look super happy either. She looks rather distraught. There's some kind of damage to your solar plexus because we have the loser tattoo, right? The low self-worth tattoo is what she has on her. So that has to be connected to your energy. There has to be something about your self-worth that's not where it needs to be. And it's closing down your heart chakra. For some reason, these black roses, they're just showing me the heart being like a rose. And for these roses to be black. Oh, and look, there's a red heart there. There's a red heart there too. That's funny. That's not even what I was paying attention to. It's impacting your heart chakra. Lady Luck and number 41 and the number 50. So if you add together 41, you get 5. If you add together 5 and 0, you get 5. The number 5 is about change. Your luck can change. So pay attention to what needs to be healed about your self-worth, because that will change your destiny. That's what needs to be illuminated for you. Okay. Let me see. Tarot by Sea. You want a message? Do you or do you not read tarot cards? Okay, I'll do a message for you. Do you or do you not read tarot cards? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to do the circus deck again. Only I understand this. You only got one card. Rah rah rah. So if you I don't know if you watch my channel or not. There's an Egyptian god named Ra, and he will sing Lady Gaga songs to me that have the word Ra in it in order to let me know that he's around. So Ra Ra Ra. So what I want you to know is that Egyptian god Ra is one of your guides. 10. So anytime you have a god as a guide, they want to support you in being like fearlessly confident. Fearlessly confident. Like it's almost like the peacock energy. It's like be exactly who you are, but they also want you to like not apologize for who you are. It's like this is who I am. Take it or leave it. So make sure you're bringing that energy to your tarot or to whatever it is you actually do. I'm not sure. But you have Ra as one of your guides. He's a really cool guy, actually. So he will, if you talk to him, if you ask him to help you out, he will show up for you. He's a fun guy. He's got a good sense of humor. Okay, let me see. Margareta, hi Jennifer. So great to see you on this magic day. Does my guide have a message for me? Margareta, we're gonna do it. Not this deck. This deck over here. I'm going to do this one. Put these away. It is a magical day. 999. Let me see. I would totally use like 10 different decks with you guys, but I would get so confused so quickly because I'm so messy. Are these all you want? Yeah. Because I am so messy and I have like all these cards that start mixing around everywhere. Ooh. Okay, and this is Margareta. Oh, I got 3. I felt like I had 2. Oh, surprise. Okay, so we have porcupine, trust, open-hearted, vulnerability. Mountain lion, initiate embodied leadership. Seal, find heart connection. Do you see the pattern already, Margareta? You guys don't need me. You guys don't need me. Let's all say together which chakra Margareta needs support with. It's going to be the heart, right? Trust and open-hearted vulnerability. Okay. So yours is like reversed of some of the other people we've talked to. So you should focus on your heart healing first, being more open-hearted and more vulnerable. And you might be like, but I am. But there's some area of your life, there's something where you're going and you're pulling back. So if you don't recognize this right off the bat, think it over because like these messages aren't accidental ever for any of you who are getting messages. So if it doesn't resonate right away, you can disregard it or you can go, let me think about this for a couple days and see if it comes to me. So Margareta, heart chakra first. And that's going to help you open up your solar plexus more. That's going to help you step into your power, right? Because the big cat energy is power energy, courage. Trying to see if there's anything else, but it's like totally, it's hard to explain. It's like a blank TV. There's nothing there. Okay, we good? Okay, that's everything I have for you, Margareta. Let me keep looking. Jesse's magic art. Can you read for me, Jennifer? A phoenix with scythe horns and crescent moon eyes appeared physically and asked me to photograph them. This was in 2019, but I still don't know their name. A phoenix. So you just want a name. Is that what you want? Let me see if I can get a name for you. Names are actually probably one of the hardest things for me, at least, to get. But let me see if I can kind of guide you with it. I asked you to photograph them. Let me just feel into like the energy of this real quick. There's something, I mean, and I'm not able to ask you questions and have a little conversation about it, but there's something about it that feels off. Like the weird part is when you said they asked you to photograph them. That's what actually threw me off. The rest of it, I was like, okay. When they asked you to photograph them, I'm like, why? Because that 3D mentality is normally coming from an energy that's vibrating lower, which maybe you already know that. Maybe this is not a big deal for you. I am like, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of rigid. I tend to want to connect with like the higher vibrating guides. Let me see if I can get a name for you though. Let me see. Are there more letters? People who jump on the channel right now are going to think I'm frozen because they're like, why is she so still? I feel like I'm getting GRU, but I feel like there are more letters involved in this. Yeah, it's not super clear. GRU is what I'm getting. The thing is with names, like just so all of you guys know, it's kind of strange, but there's actually not like an exactness with names the way we think there is. There are names that can sound similar to each other that are going to hold very similar frequencies, and it's basically the same thing. So it's kind of like the way maybe different groups have different names for different angels or different whatever. It's like no big deal if the names are a little different, but I did my best, Jesse. I'm sorry. Gru is what I would call them, to be honest. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll. Maria Bajorn, I'm still on the roller coaster Metatron, helped me to jump on when I was supported with a message last time. Last 10 days have been crazy for my highest good. Yeah, I totally understand that. Let me keep scrolling, just checking in with Metatron. Elizabeth, where'd you go? I saw you for a second, and then everything shifted. Oh, I can't find you, Elizabeth. But Elizabeth, I don't know how to say your last name. Erickson is what I'm going to say. Let me pull a message for you. I'm going to pull from the Animal Power deck. Let's see what I got. So we have Hawk, remember your mission. Kind of looks like a pigeon. And Hummingbird, receive the sweetness of life. Are you being too serious right now? Here's what I'm thinking. When it says remember your mission and receive the sweetness of life, it makes me feel like there's something that you're missing out on. Like there's something that maybe you're taking something too seriously, that you're not enjoying a blessing or something beautiful about your daily life. So I would tune into that. Remember your mission is like, remember the big picture. Like don't get too caught up in all the little day-to-day stuff that might be upsetting to you. Remember, this is all serving a purpose. This is all serving your greatest and highest good. You're still on the right path. Okay. Studio Tez Art. Finally get to catch you. Yeah. Can I get a message for you? Let me get a message for you. I never see you around here. I'm going to use the same deck for you, Tez. Let's see what I get. Tez also has a YouTube channel. She is an artist. She paints, and she has like the most relaxing videos that she puts out. And she puts them out on, well, the ones I see are always on Sundays that she puts out. And they're just like the most peaceful thing to watch on a Sunday. Just wake up and watch one of those. See what she's painted during the week. Okay. And I have Oliver here for anyone who is familiar with Oliver. So if you see like an orange fluffy tail, that's who it's from. All right, Taz, you have Condor. We got some birds. We got Roadrunner. We got Tiger. So Tiger is definitely talking about your sacral, right? Embrace touch and sensuality. Sensuality ties back into your sacral chakra, which is orange. Which you would have a it would be functioning, your sacral chakra should be functioning fairly well because you are an artist, and so you're utilizing that energy all the time. But there might be other aspects of your sacral chakra, not the creativity, but the other parts, the joy, expressing emotions, sexuality, sensuality. You might have some of those areas that are not as high functioning as your creativity. For everyone, you will want to consider all of those different areas of your life, because all of those are about self-expression, your joy, your creativity, all of that stuff. Yeah, there's something in your sacral chakra that is not serving your best interest. There's some kind of energy being held there, some kind of trauma being held there. It's not serving your best interest. Once you address that, once you transform that, whether it's a block to joy or sexuality or whatever it is, it's going to help you in all other areas of the sacral chakra. And so that's, and all other energy, all other areas of all your energy body. So you're probably going to channel your artwork even more once you heal that portion of it. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully you know like which area this is, but if not, just take time to think about it. All right, Ingrid, Marianne, I would love to have a message. Let's do that. I have Oliver on my lap. Do you want these? I'm going to give you the Pegasus cards, Ingrid, which are hard for me to read, so let's see. Except I said that, and then Michelle had the cards that were easy to read. Do you want any more? No? Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh. Well, one of them is the same as what Michelle got. So we have Pegasus of the Emerald Heart. So we'll see what that's about. We have Descending Pegasus of the Violet Light. And we have Pegasus of Alpha Centauri. So let's see what this is all about. Okay. Ingrid, So your main trauma that they're bringing up is your heart chakra, right? The heart chakra. Um, whatever trauma it is that you are carrying in your heart chakra, it I don't know if this is like if you've been if this is current life, if this is past life. I don't know if this is tied into trauma with like you and your guides or you and the divine, but whatever that trauma is, the violet light is your crown. The violet light is where the divine energy enters us, and it's like creating a block there as well. And so, like this Pegasus, you see that light. The light is like guiding that Pegasus forward on their journey. It's like, follow the light. But this Pegasus looks kind of turned around and it's like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to be going that way. So, whatever this wounding is in your heart, it's taking you away from what you truly want. Um, so figure out what it is if you don't already know. Yeah, because you're wounding it's taking you further away from where you want to be. It might be making you feel like your guides aren't there. It might be making you feel like you can't hear them, you can't see them, you can't feel them. They don't love you. I don't know. Everyone would kind of respond differently to it, but that's the energy of what they're giving me. All right, let's do like 3 more. Let me scroll. Caroville, sharks show up. Sharks show up a lot for me right now. I love them. That means that you have, you have a connection with them. There's at least one race of beings that looks just like a shark. They're called Barosians. They look like a hammerhead shark. They are upright. They have arms, they have legs, but they have a tail and everything. The rest of them looks like a shark. Who knows? Maybe you've been one of those people. Maybe you have good memories from lifetimes on their planet. Who knows? Jenny, wow, these messages are resonating even though it's for others. Yeah. And you know what? That's why Metatron picks the people he picks for me to do the messages for, because while the message is meant for that person, it's probably also it's giving the right message to several other people. So they always do things that are like the most efficient and effective for people. Okay, Bridget's here. Hey. P-Dove, yes, shine bright. You guys are so cute. Michelle, peacocks really do walk around strutting their stuff. Yeah. Okay. Karina, let me get you a little message. Karina IR. Let me get you a little message. Okay, we're gonna use the same deck. So the animal power deck. Oliver is taking up my entire. No, don't do that. He's taking up my lap and he's trying to like pull down my laptop. If you guys saw how my setup was, you'd understand. But if like the laptop goes bouncing on the floor and you hear screaming, blame Oliver. Okay. Do you want me to do more? Okay, hold on. I have one card for you, but I need more. Okay, all done? Yeah. Okay, Karina. Karina IR. So I'm super excited because this is your first one. And I'm not talking about the message on there. I'm just talking about the praying mantis. So we'll touch on that in a second. Got praying mantis. We've got kangaroo. And we've got coyote. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got. So first off the bat, you have a mantis card. There is no way that you don't have a mantid guide that's trying to come through right now. If any of you are ever walking out in nature and you see a praying mantis, just know that there is a mantid being somewhere who is reaching out to you. And they are essentially like 8-foot tall praying mantises. Like literally, this is what they look like. That sounds really intimidating because look at those arms. But I'll tell you what, They are the sweetest, most loving beings. And if you ever felt their energy, you would be like, oh, this is like Jesus, but it's a mantis. So um, they come in all different colors. Let me see, Karina. I feel like, let me see if I can get the color on yours. Thank you. It's a gold one. You have a gold mantis. So they're really good healers. They're really loving. They're really wise. It's like having a little Buddha, but it's a mantid guide. Okay, so let's see what he wants you to know. Yeah. So what I think is going on is that your mantid guide has been trying to direct you to something that needs to be healed for you, and you're missing it somewhere because he's saying, eliminate distractions, illuminate your illusions. So there's something that's being illuminated for you. They're trying to show this to you, and you're somehow not wanting to see it. You see it, but you just really don't want to see it. That kind of thing, which there's no judgment for that, because let's all raise our hands. We've all done that before, and we all do that, right? There's always a time where something comes up and we're like, wow, that's inconvenient. I don't really want to deal with that right now. I'm not emotionally prepared for that right now. But what your guide is saying is that the timing is right. The timing is right to look at this. So know that you're being supported. If you're totally confused and you're like, honestly, I have no idea what this is, ask this guide, ask your mantid guide, your golden mantid guide, to start bringing it to your attention, and they're going to keep showing it to you again and again until you go, oh, that. So they ask for support, and they will show you what it is if you're not sure what it is. Okay, let's do a couple more. Rachel Geiger? I don't know how to pronounce anyone's names, and I'm sorry. She says, may I have a message? Yes, you may, Rachel. Let's do it. Okay, let me move cards. Rachel, you get two different decks. The two decks that are farthest away from me. And these are the two decks that have been used a couple times during this live. So let me see. Any more? Okay, so I have one from this one. Hold those down. And I'll pull up the next deck, and we'll see what's coming out of here. Okay, hold on. We're getting several. And of course, we're all upside down. Those the ones you want? Okay, let's see what we have for you. So we have Benevolent Bull. So this is for Rachel. Benevolent Bull. Let me just show you what you got. This is a card we saw earlier. The Spider, Creativity. Might have a different meaning in this one. We'll find out. The Scorpion, Power. Hey, weren't we just talking about sharks? The Shark, Drive. Okay, let me see what we have here. So we have Power, Drive, Creativity. So we're talking about solar plexus is power and drive. Creativity is sacral. What is your other card? Benevolent Bull, Generosity, Prosperity, Kindness, Crescent Horns reflecting the moon, your kind and giving nature, I would know. Okay, let me take a look at your cards and see what's going on. Okay, so these Rachel, you have some like seriously ferocious spirit animals right now. These are guides of yours. Scorpion, spider, shark. I would laugh if somebody told me that because I would be like, what? I like gentle bunnies and all this stuff. No, these are like ferocious guides. These are serious business guides. Um, okay. Okay. So those three guides are each trying to teach you a lesson right now, today, right now in your life. So the scorpion is trying to look at him. He is guiding her. See how she's like looking up? He's like, that way. This is what we're doing. Power. So stepping forward based on what you want. That's a cool guide. Okay, so we have the scorpion doing this. This has to be tied into your creativity, right? Because the spider is the manifester, the creator. They spin the web. So there's something creative that you're doing or something creative that you want to do that you've got guides stepping forward to try to add power and drive to the situation. The fact that they're trying to add drive makes me feel like you're hesitating. You're hesitating to get started, or you're hesitating to finish, or you're hesitating to put it out in the world. You're hesitating somewhere. And so they're trying to support you with that. And if you just take the step forward, if you just let yourself be driven with it and you trust that it's going to work out, that's when you're going to get the prosperity. That's when the benefits will come to you. So your guides are trying to lead you to a more prosperous life. And, does this mean money? Does this mean a more joyful life? Like, I don't know what the prosperity is, but whatever the creative endeavor is, it doesn't have to be art. This could be writing. This could be anything, right? Whatever the creative endeavor is, they're saying go for it and do it with like your full enthusiasm behind it. All right, Rachel, that is your message. Natalie had to drop off for her 2 p.m. Yeah, I'm sure she did. Thank you for today, and thanks everyone for sharing your energies. Grateful for this community. Tim Cusack, Queen Victoria also ascended the throne when her uncle unexpectedly died, and there were no other male heirs. So she lucked out, but she probably was also terrified in that moment. Right? Didn't know that. Alex, sassy skunk. That should be our motto from now on. Be a sassy skunk. Go out there, do your thing. Okay, let me scroll around for a second. I felt like I saw someone that I was going to give a message to, but where did they go? Well, I don't know if I can find it. You know what? The chat jumps around so much. Let me see if I can squeeze like 2 more people in. You're welcome, Ingrid. Hello, Tara. Bridget, yes, Metatron is good about that. Ron says, just happy for the collective. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome, Rachel. Jolie S., does Metatron help you decide who to read on? Yeah. Yeah, Metatron is running the show. Like I'm the human being in the body, right? So I can speak to you guys, but he's showing me where to look on the cards. He's telling me who to talk to. He runs this show, and it's a very good show when he runs it, so we let him run it. Okay. Erica Day. Hi. First time here. Do my guides have a 999 message for me? Erica, let's do a message for you. Ula says hi to you, Oliver. He's totally sleeping and purring on my foot. Okay. Let's do a message for Erica Day. And let me put back my old cards wherever they are. Okay, what decks are we using? Okay, and again with the two decks that we keep going back to. 1, 2, any more? No. Okay, so 2 from this one, and 1. One. Any more? Yeah, he wants more. All done? Okay, now he's all done. All right, let's see what I got. Okay, we got Daring Dragonfly again. Erica Day, Daring Dragonfly. Beautiful Butterfly. We've got the Owl Wisdom. Oof. And we got the Rat Survival. Okay. So survival is going to tie right back to your root chakra. That one's nice and obvious for me. Yeah, there's something that you are afraid of or that you are worried about, and the way you are viewing the situation is untrue. So you're telling yourself something about this situation that's not true. Look at this woman. See the candle? So when we illuminate the truth, right? When we shine the light in the darkness, we see things for what they are. And that's how we gain wisdom, right? So it's looking at your fears through a different lens in order to gain understanding and in order to transform the fear, renew your life. Let's take a look. Brilliant harbinger, I don't even know how to say that, of change. Release me from my own dark chrysalis. Yeah, you're holding yourself back, right? You're leaving yourself in the dark, in the chrysalis, and you could be busting through this thing. So consider where you are afraid to change, because it's what you are fearing is like probably, yeah, you're fearing the change itself. You're not even fearing what's on the other side. I think you already know what's on the other side is better. You're afraid of what it's going to look like to get there. That's the message that's coming through for you. So don't be afraid of change. It's a transitional time that we all got to go through, and you're going to be so much better off on the other side of whatever you're afraid of right now. All right, Erica. Let's see. Who else do we have on here? I'll do one more. P-Dove1. Oh, the dragonfly. We've all been seeing dragonflies lately, haven't we? Okay. Celeste Eve, Heavenly Life. Oh, I'm so glad I made it. Hello to you and Oliver, and to Metatron as well, of course. Thank you. All right. Let me see. Pamela Williamson, you're going to be my last person of the day. Let's get you a message. Okay. You got one deck here. Let me see if I can find the room to pull your cards. Okay. got 3 cards for you. Ooh, what? Well, this is interesting. We got some repeating cards, Pamela. Look who we have. The Peacock of Confidence. The Squirrel of Preparation. And then we have a new one. The Weasel. Stealth. So let's see. There's something, Pamela, there's something that she says, yay. It's you. You were picked. Pamela, there's something that I wonder if this is something creative. I don't know. There's something you want to express. I don't know if this is like you want to have a conversation with someone or you want to create something and put it out in the world, but there's something about your self-expression that you're like, you're holding back. You're not moving forward with it because you feel like it needs to be just so, it needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be perfect before you're going to put this forward. Quit preparing. Look, so this card, you see that snowflake in the background? The energy of frozen is the energy of not moving. It's all jammed up because you're like, I'm preparing. It's not ready. Whatever this is. Something's not, you don't think it's ready, but it is ready. And as soon as you release that frozen energy, this little weasel is going to fly forward with his stealth. So don't hold back. Don't plan right now. Take action. So that's your big message is take action. Don't, your mind is going to tell you it's not ready, it's not good enough, it's not whatever. Nah. Take action is what your guides are saying. Be confident. Okay. That is my last message. If any of you are interested in services, I have them linked, or they're in the description. They're linked in the description if you want to take a look. I think this is everything. I really wanted to do a like 10-10 session like this, but it turns out my kids are not in school. So I can't do it on 10-10. But I will try to do another live session soon for all of you because it is very enjoyable. I hope all of you had a great time. I hope you have a wonderful 999. Enjoy the energies. Remember where you need to do your emotional healing. Keep that in the top of your mind this year and next year. If you already have sessions scheduled with us, all the better. All the better. Or if you have sessions scheduled with somebody else for emotional healing, even if it's not an energy worker, even if this is a therapist, even if this is a like physical therapist, because technically your trauma, sometimes you don't need to feel the sadness. Sometimes you just need to stretch your body and get it out. So anything you're doing to help your physical or emotional body, it's going to benefit you so much this year and next year. So keep going for it. Thank you, Cecilia. I appreciate that. Everyone, have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.